Hey everybody, this is David Skrika. So we got stock chart of the day here. So we're going to look at juniors again, and I just think we're so close now to breaking out finally. And I know it's been so frustrating for us junior mining investors, especially because the market bottomed here in 2022, and juniors have basically gone sideways since that market bottom. Let's look at the S&P. The S&P is gone from that 22 bottom, like was 3,500. It's now at over 6,000. So it's up 70%, 2,500 points. And the juniors are up 100 points. Or sorry, juniors up nothing. Sorry, nothing. Juniors are up. Okay, if you do that 2022 bottom. Okay, I shouldn't say that. There was about 560. Now they're 640. Yeah, so that's what I meant to say. They're up about 10%. I meant 10% instead of 100. So they're up 10%. The S&P is up 70, right? And of course, if we go look at gold, which we consider the juniors kind of tracking. Well, the bullion itself is, you can see gone from, 1600 to 1900 is up 80%, and the juniors again are up 10%. So it gets very difficult. And, but what I look at this year, this is the big base. And look at the juniors have not traded like this. What I'm really excited about, they haven't traded like this in nearly 20 years. The last time they traded like this was the 2001, 2002 period when they broke out here. Okay. So they broke out here. And also, if we kind of look at, you talk about longer the base, more the space. Okay, this short-term base is here between about 550 and 650. But this going back, forget this false breakdown here because that was the 2020 crash. But we've got about 450 on the downside and 1,000 on the upside. I know that's a huge range, but you basically have this base, but that'd be like it's stock trading between one and two. Like look at it this way. This is basically like this was a stock today that was $34, collapsed to like $5, and has been in a base between 5 and 10. So you consider that a 5 to 10 base, right? So if we can finally break this, then we're probably starting finally a new bull market. But at the very least, in the short term, I kept saying that 2025 could be the year of the junior. And I said that in 2003 when I was starting out in the markets. And that really looks like the case for me now. So I know because like I hate juniors myself. And I know when I feel this way, it's usually the bottom. Again, the whole thing with maximum pessimism and the whatnot. So again, I'm going to go get a 5-year chart so we can draw that kind of a me, I love my boxes. Um, you know, so you can see here this kind of like 650 on the upside, 500 on the downside since late 2022 as kind of this basing. I could even go this back really I can almost go back to like mid 2022. But anyhow, but basically since really 2023 and 2024, so this 2-year base, and now looks like we're coming out of it. And look, even with the recent uptick in polls in Canada, I still think PALI.v is going to win. Even the recent polls, he's at 40 and the Liberals are basically at 30. That wins the majority, right? It's not the landslide that you think it's going to be, but I still think that's going to change. I think Carney's a weak candidate, and I think he's going to kind of get exposed once the campaign starts. And conservatives always overperform their polls because there's the shame still being in right wing. So that's basically it, right? So anyhow, that's basically it right now. And yeah, so I think we're finally there. We have juniors on our list in my publication. I'll give you one stock I think you should really look at if as a kind of a conservative way of playing it. This is Palisade, so you can see it went all the way down to 130 here. So this is my friend Colin Cattell. He's got Nevada King. He's got Newfound Gold. He's got a new deal called Golden Planet. I own the pre-IPO. And he, it basically owns Colin's kind of positions and deals. So the nice thing about that, it trades at a 60% discount to net asset value. And I helped him raise money at this about a $1.50 or $1.40. I think it was a $1.40 adjusted for the splits and stuff. And it came out, just so you know, I did sell most of it here in the $3 to $4 range. So I more than doubled my money, which was pretty good because I bought it in 2021. And in that time, the juniors again were so bad for 2022, the first half of 2023, to get out on a double. We were pretty happy. So anyhow, that's basically it right now. And I'm going to leave it at this for now. But yeah, I think the juniors finally do look like we're, longer the space, more the space. Looks like we're finally breaking out. And it just makes sense. We go look at resource prices, and it's not just gold, look at silver too. It's gold, silver, have obviously had these rallies. And then like even stuff like copper, you can see it's come up here, just gone from 4 to 470 recently. And again, since the 2022 lows, copper's up about 50%. So at some point, this does have to translate, and since the 2020 crash, you can see copper has more than doubled in price. So at some point that does have to translate into the stocks. Okay. So I'm gonna go, and I hope everybody has a great day. And yeah, so hopefully the juniors are about to move, and tomorrow we'll do another stock chart of the day.